Benders post game on the Inside the Rink YouTube channel with Maddie, Smitty, producer Connor. Go to InsideTheRink.com for Bruins articles and content. Also, some Benders merch out there, brand new. A reminder that these post games are available the day after on all platforms, including Apple and Spotify. Hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Benders banter coming up. 3 up, 3 down. A little bit later. Tell us your sips. It's Tuesday here. And the Bruins get a 3-2 overtime win against the Nashville Predators, who all of a sudden are within striking distance of a wild card berth in the Western Conference, playing fairly well. The Bruins almost coughed this one up too, as they did last night. But David Pastrnak, I'll tell you what, David Pastrnak, I mean, you can, I just feel like people are starting to understand, like, this guy is, he might end up with the most points of anyone who played for the Boston Bruins when all is said and done.
Yeah, very good chance of that.
Very good chance.
I think if he stays with the Bruins,
and
doesn't leave to chase a cup at some point, I think you will end up as your franchise leader in points.
Yes. Or damn close.
I think that will happen. I do.
Damn close. I mean, tonight he scores that goal to win it. Has an assist earlier. And this was the stats. So now it's different. Now it's since Bruins ended their 6-game losing streak in Edmonton, David Pastrnak has now 29 points in 13 games. And 40 points in his last 23 games since returning from injury back on December 9th. He is the first Bruins player since 1993 to have 21 assists in 14 games. Adam Oates did it in 93. And then the other people who did it were like everyone in Fred Stanfield. It was a who's who.
Zito.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it was a who's who.
Some Bruins greats and
and Connor is right. He sent a text back saying that I was hemming and hawing about him setting people up instead of shooting more, which I was.
You are,
but now look, he drives the whole thing, dude. Like he drives it all. Like this team is not great. It's not super talented at all.
But he is.
But he is, and he is literally dragging this team to the playoffs.
Yeah, he is. He is super talented. He is a line driver. I think I said back then that I just want him to make the right play. Like if the play is to shoot, then shoot. If the play is to pass, then pass. Mm-hmm. Like I trust David Pastrnak with whatever he's going to decide to do. Mm-hmm. It's like, you trust Mike Vrabel, you trust Bill Belichick to put you in the right positions to succeed. Like I trust David Pastrnak to put Morgan Geekie and whatever other assholes playing with him in the right position to succeed. And he's single-handedly turned Geekie into a 30-goal scorer. I mean, you can credit Geekie if you want for hit an elite shot, which he does have. Mm-hmm. But last year, it was David Pastrnak setting him up, on almost 70% of his goals.
Yeah.
And he's doing it again this year. And, he's dragging Elias Lindholm along as well. He's up to 11 goals now and 37 points, having a sneaky good year, as you guys have both pointed out. Got hurt tonight in the second period, and we'll talk about that in a bit, but didn't come back for the third. So that's something to monitor with Elias Lindholm. But Pasternak's just on another level. He's elite. Maybe they should just let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah. Yes. And I just think that he's top 10 player in the league now. Now that he's out of this playmaking stuff. I mean, he puts up tremendous points with just not a lot of talent around him. There's just not a ton. Other guys who are considered, Austin Matthews has Nylander and Draisaitl and McDavid, and I mean Kaprizov and Boldy, and I mean there's a lot of tandems. And if Pasternak's tandem is Geekie, then it's not as good as the others. So regardless of Geekie scoring his 30th goal tonight, and that goal tells you everything you need to know, because Pastrnak created an enormous amount of space for him by making this Mario Lemieux-like play, as Brickley said, at the blue line to shield the puck, and then one-handed to Geekie, who's by himself. Give it credit to Geekie, he can shoot the puck. He shot the puck. He sniped it.
Yeah,
great. But Jesus, the room he created was just unbelievable.
And that's the benefit. That's the benefit
in the shoebox are just incredible.
Yeah. I mean, that's the benefit of playing with David Pastrnak, is he draws all this attention away from everyone else. Mm. And that leaves guys like Geekie open to score. And give him credit. He's scoring. And he's got a really good shot. But it's all predicated on David Pastrnak drawing people to him and then either dishing or, scoring. And he's on another level from everyone else on the Bruins.
He's only 29 years old, and he could play. Like, I see it, he could be Joe Pavelski. Like, he could play till 38, 39. He's super durable. Like, he looks like he loves to play. I could see him playing into his upper 30s. And if you have that kind of stick handling skill, like his speed may wander, but if you have that kind of stick handling skill and shooting ability and stuff, you're going to score goals till the end of time. So he's going to score a ton of goals. He's going to have a ton of points. I just hope it's here.
Yeah, I hope so too. And the Bruins should be doing everything they can to make sure that is what happens.
Yeah, and it's right. And Jonesy said here, Pasta's become Larry Bird. If you're playing with him, you better be ready to receive a crazy pass. And it's true. I mean, last night, a couple of crazy backhand passes. Tonight, he gets Geekie on that one-handed play. Yeah. Like, it's just, and he drives the net, scores the game winner 15 seconds in overtime, because let's be honest, that's a game that the Bruins have to win. Like, you can't lose. You can't come out with 2 points out of Rangers Predators. You can't.
No, especially when you have the lead going into the third in both games.
Again, yes.
You can't blow two games and come out with 2 points. So they really needed this one tonight. And
100%.
And they got
it.
They
had to. Yeah, they had to. And now they play again at home against Philadelphia on Thursday. Another game that, look, you should win. You should beat them. I mean, you should win the game against Philadelphia at home. And then you've got Tampa and Florida. And those are 2 big games. I mean, Florida's behind you in the standings. Mm-hmm. And this is a huge 2 points for them to go to 65 points and be 6 points right now. For right now, I don't know what as Florida played tonight or not, but 6 points ahead of Florida. And that's a team that's very dangerous. Alexander Barkov was on the ice skating today. So if he can come back after the break at some point, then Florida's a very dangerous team. They go on a run. They make the playoffs. They could potentially bump you if you take a slide. So
Panthers lost in regulation to the Mammoth 4-3.
Oh, wow, that's huge for the Bruins. Go ahead, Connor.
Did you see the major assist that the Buffalo Sabres provided this evening?
Wow, they beat the Leafs tonight?
They beat the Leafs 7-4.
Wow.
Sabres beat the Leafs. Kings beat the Red Wings. Also.
Wow. For the Bruins.
Division team that won was the Canadiens beat the Golden Knights 3-2 in OT.
Mm. Yeah,
whatever in the division. So that's good.
So what DKJ Barry was talking about, did Jeannot play for the Nashville before? Judd only mentioned it 30 times tonight. How about Judd saying that Minton's on the ice to protect this lead? I'm like, Judd, they don't have the lead, dude. No. He corrected himself afterwards, but they don't have the lead, dude.
No.
But let's talk about Minton. Minton's out there at a time that's very important at the end of the regulation, playing important minutes.
He is playing important minutes. Look, he's like plus fucking 15.
I know.
He's reliable defensively. Mm-hmm. Much more than Pavel Zacha is right now. Pavel Zacha tonight, again, awful. How about the pass he had low in the left wing circle? Just throws it in front of the net to a Predator.
Yeah.
It's like,
right.
Like a little 8-foot pass right to the front of the net to no one.
To nobody. Yeah. I mean, last night he wasn't very good either.
No.
And maybe, look, he's playing for Czechia. He's not getting a break.
Yeah.
And I don't love the fact that the Bruins have 7 players now with Hampus Lindholm now in Sweden. 7 players in the Olympics. I mean, that's almost half your lineup is playing those high-intensity games in the Olympics.
Yeah. There's a couple ways to look at that, though. Because you can say that those guys might be more ready to go when the season starts back up. They won't be rusty. They'll be ready to go. Maybe they'll have some added confidence from that. But then the other thing is, are they going to be exhausted from a high intensity tournament that lasts a couple weeks?
Yeah, and it is extra games. It's an extra 4 to 6 games, whatever. It's extra games.
Yeah.
That are playoff like games. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, that could be part of it. But a guy like Hampus Lindholm, I think, could use the rest. Jookie Hayu can, he can play 30 minutes a game in the Olympics. That's fine. But the rest of them, you'd like to have a little bit of, because you have what? Geez, you have 12 days with no practice. I think the 17th to get back at it. You have 12 days off.
Yeah,
for the Bruins. So, so tonight was a big win for them just because you can't lose that one. And you can't, like you said, blow another third period lead. And you tweeted it out like, are we doing this again? Are we doing the blow third period leads now? Because they weren't doing that all season long.
Yeah,
and that's the one thing that was solid.
Yeah. Yeah, now it appears we're doing that thing again. And we're doing the penalties thing again, too, which drives me. Like Hampus Lindholm, like a goal, but 2 penalties. Like the guy is good. Every game he plays, he's good for a stick foul.
He is.
Every single game he plays, he is good for a minor penalty with some kind of stick foul.
Is it me or does he look a little twitchy out there? Like it's just kind of looks. I don't know how else to explain it. Twitchy. Like how about the play 3 minutes left in the game? He's going out to his own blue line. He's easily going to exit the zone. And he stops and does this and gets spun around on his ass.
Yeah.
And loses it and they almost score.
They did.
Like
I don't know what he was.
What happened?
Just bat the puck out in the neutral zone, dude.
Yeah.
Like I guess he's probably trying, like, we need some possession, like we've been scrambling all period. Like I get that part of it. But I mean, just get the puck out at that point. Just get it out.
I feel like he has been roller coaster. He's been up and down. He does. And here's the other thing about Lindholm's goal today. The defense is contributing more offensively the last month.
It certainly is.
They really are. I mean, they're getting goals from defensemen. They're getting more assists from defensemen. McAvoy's up to over 30 assists now, 30 plus, whatever. So they are getting more offense and more contribution from the defense, which is good. I mean, that's a good sign. I don't know if they made adjustments toward that or if they're hopping on it, but Lindholm and McAvoy in particular seem to be jumping up into play a little more. I mean, Lohrei does, but he does that. But the other two have been better at jumping into play offensively, and it's helping because this is something that's been kind of an Achilles heel for them for a bit now, is their offensive production from defensemen.
Yeah, they've always been kind of towards the bottom of the league in that. And they were relying heavily on McAvoy, and they really didn't have anybody else to put points up as a defenseman until Lohrei came along. Before that, it was Krug, but they let him walk, and rightly so. But they've been struggling there for a long time. Hampus Lindholm, when he first came over and McAvoy was hurt, he had that really good month and a half or so where people were talking about the Norris Trophy. I mean, that's how good he was early in the season. But he's been, too up and down, too injury prone. And now coming back off the injury, I think he's still maybe a little unsure of himself. He's still not 100% certain of what his knee's going to do. So I feel like he plays with a little bit of trepidation, and you really can't play that way in the NHL. You have to be fully committed, or you're going to get hurt if you're just half-assed. Right. You can't half-ass your way into a corner in the NHL. You're going to get murdered.
No.
You have to go in with full intentions and try to win a puck and make body contact. Like, you can't tiptoe into a corner. You'll not survive.
No. Tonight, Mikey Eyssimont gets back in, and he goes 8 minutes, 8:07 of ice time. Alex Steves is out tonight. Some ninth floor action for Steves.
We mentioned that Steves probably needed some ninth floor time.
We did, and hopefully this helps.
Yeah,
hopefully it does.
I'd be curious to see if Steves goes right back in next game, or if they give him another one. Because I didn't think Eyssimont was particularly great tonight.
He played 8 minutes. They didn't think so either.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't really do anything. He didn't take a penalty, which was nice, because the last couple of times he's got back into the lineup, he takes a penalty.
He did scrum with Michael Bunting a couple of times.
Yeah,
you get a little bit of that thing, but
he mixed it up a little bit.
8 minutes.
And that's kind of what you want, I guess. But other than the scrums, like, you didn't notice them during the run of play.
No.
So it'll be interesting to see if Steves gets right back in, or if they stay with Eyssimont for another game and really give Steves kind of a reset and like a full kind of breather and hopefully he gets back in and starts to play a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I didn't love the signing. I didn't understand the signing. I get the market. I get, you go. Here's the thing too. Like, Sweeney identifies his guy and locks him up. Yeah, I get that, identifying the guy. I just want to identify another guy. I don't want to identify that guy, and that was my whole thing. It just seemed unnecessary. And it also seemed at a weird time when he was going this way rather than this way. But now immediately he plays like 8 or 9 minutes and then gets scratched like right after you signed him. It just kind of looks a little funky. Again, fourth line guy making 1.7. There's worse things in the world, I guess. And I'm gonna, I've been harping on it, but I just don't get why. And now that he's scratched, it makes you wonder, like, they re-signed a guy when he was, at his worst. It's just weird to me. But they did it with Kastelic last year too, so I don't fucking know. Lohrei, 15 minutes, 2 block shots, an assist, a shot on net. Again, when he plays those types of minutes, not bad. He had 49 seconds of PP time. McAvoy, 27-14, horse. 3 shots on net, an assist, +2, a hit. And the defense only had 5 giveaways combined, which I think is pretty good. Zadorov was back, no giveaways, 2 shots on net. It was nice to see him back, and nothing serious with his injury. Which
had a little bit of a limp on his way into the arena, it looked like.
Yeah,
so I think he's still probably dealing with it, and hopefully, once the Bruins hit the break, he can rest that thing and
hopefully he gets some treatment and stuff. Yeah. One good thing about Russia not being anywhere near this thing is he doesn't play. Jonathan Aspro, an assist, +1, 2 shots, 19 shifts, 16-35. So the defense again had a pretty good distribution of minutes. Obviously, McAvoy had 27, and then Elias Lindholm. The injury to him, he had 11 minutes. He has 37 points in 43 games or 44 games now, whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, he's had a good statistical season. I did notice tonight as I was looking through like his stats, like he plays full seasons. I mean, we talk about Pastrnak doing it. Elias Lindholm plays full seasons, like just about. every year. Like, he's remarkably durable. But this year he's had a couple of instances where he's been dinged up a little bit. Of course, as you get older, you get dinged up a little more. So that's a little concerning. But overall, I was surprised at how durable the guy is.
Yeah, I would agree. I thought Connor wanted to jump in. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Connor.
Nope, I just was acknowledging that Maddie gave Elias Lindholm a pat on the back for having a decent season so far. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I'll tell you what right now. When that thing goes south, then it goes south. Like, I just don't think. I mean, how long? What do they have? 5 more years of the guy, or something? Like, I mean, what is that thing? What does he look like 3 or 4 years from now?
I don't know.
I mean, I just don't love it.
If he's going to camp out in front of the net in the dirty area while Pastrnak and Geekie are shooting from, in and around the wings or the high slot area, he's going to get some goals. He's going to get some points just from being in the right place at the right time. And that's fine. That's fine. If you can win faceoffs and stand in the paint and get fucking beat on and still have the ability to play night in and night out, great. Love it. And if you're going to be a 70 to 80 point guy, great. Love it. You're still not at 1C to me. He's not dynamic. He's not a play driver. He's a good defensive forward that can chip in offensively. Still, that's all he is to me.
Yeah, that's all he is. And good. I mean, if he's durable and he gets 60 points, then that's what Zacha and Coyle did for you a couple of years ago. Like, okay. But again, they need a more dynamic 1C, and that would make Pastrnak even better. I mean, can you imagine Pastrnak with like high level players? Like, Jesus Christ, that would be ridiculous.
I would like to see that,
and I'm sure other teams are too. So here was a question going around tonight on X: is he overrated, David Pastrnak? Underrated around the league?
Yes, he is underrated around the league.
You think he's underrated around the league? I think the Players League know what he is, like know how good he is. I think other teams' fans might not really put him in that category. And I think the Bruins fans, some of them, a lot of them, don't quite put him in that category because they have these kind of narratives about him that they keep harping on. Like the whole postseason thing. He's a point per game player. Like, it's not like he completely folds the tent. Like, he's still a point per game player in the postseason. Like, has he been great? All the time? No, of course not. But it's the playoffs. I mean, if he goes to the playoffs this year, you bet your ass they're going to be all over his ass when he hits the ice. Like, it's hard for star players. I mean, yeah, would you like him to do, I guess, a little bit more or whatever? Sure. But he still produces in the playoffs. The other thing is the whole softness thing. Like, there's still people out there who think he's kind of soft and all this stuff. He is not soft at all. Does he go out and bang bodies all the time? No. Does he do it sometimes? Yes, if you pay attention. And also, he wins battles like crazy. He is the best in the league at scraping the puck off the wall. Isn't he? Like, every time the puck's against the wall coming at him, he scrapes that thing without a question every time and gains control of the puck every time. It's uncanny, his hand-eye coordination. It is.
He's really good at that. He's really good at a lot of things. He's really good at a lot of things, and I think he really is. I think he is underrated. I don't think he gets enough credit. Maybe it's not other teams, because I think you're right. I think players around the league respect him and respect his game. I'm not sure if the media around the league in other markets respect his game.
No, and
that's what I'm talking about. Like, because I feel like when you talk about like Hart Trophy candidates and things like that, like his name doesn't come up as much as it should. Like a couple of years ago, he had like 50 more points than the next closest guy on the team.
Right.
And how he's not like top 3 for the Hart Trophy is beyond me.
It's beyond me. Isn't that what MVP is?
He should be Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's not, but they don't go by that anymore.
They don't. It's go by straight
points.
numbers.
It's whatever. And the Bruins that year were going to the playoffs, and then here's Connor McDavid. Either missing the playoffs or out in the first round, but he has 140 points, so he wins the award. Where Pastrnak drags his team to the playoffs to go along with 115 points or whatever, and the next guy has 65 or something. Like, it shows you the gap. It shows you he's a target every night because there's no one else on the team who can score like him or does the things that he can do. And he's targeted every night, and he still produces and he still plays, 80 to 82 games every season. He's right there. And you can't put a price on that, on the durability and the fact that he's targeted and still produces.
Crazy.
He is the most valuable guy on the Bruins, obviously, and should be considered one of the handful of best guys in the league. He's probably top 5, top 7, in the entire league,
and plays whatever it is, 20, 21 tonight, 23, 46, and is durable. Like, he doesn't really miss games. He missed 5 this year. He went 3 years in a row with 82, 82, 82, I think. Like, he doesn't miss games either. So he plays hurt, plays dinged up. And the other thing is, you mentioned the media. It's guys like Michael Felger who go on the program. The only time they talk Bruins, they bitch about him.
Right.
So all those Neanderthals and those friggin' Cro-Magnon fucking people who will listen to it and then take that narrative. When Michael Felger hasn't watched a full Bruins game, I bet you, in fucking 5 years. Right. So he used to cover the Bruins for the Herald. He doesn't even talk about it on his show. And that's what he talks about, is Pastrnak being soft and being, and turnover machine and all this other stuff. And all these guys that listen to him take that as gospel, and then that's what they think of him. But if you watch the thing every night like we do, we watch every fucking game. And we watch him play every shift. Yeah, does he do some things that scratch your head? Does he have some nights where it just isn't working and it looks kind of bad? Yeah, sure. But for the most part, I mean, he's worth the price of admission. He's worth your ass in the seat. Like, it's just, so I think that's part of it too. And he's not a Bruin guy. He's not a Terry O'Reilly. He's not a bang your head against the glass and, act like a fucking borderline criminal and all this stuff. He's not that guy. So he's going to be like Rask and Krejci and Pastrnak. Those guys are going to be the Mount Rushmore of guys who don't fully get respect because they're not Bruins guys. So,
they're Europeans. So
yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah.
And the other part is the whole grind and the whole fucking fight and the whole win the fight, who cares about the game aspect. He doesn't do that. So that's the other thing too. And that's it. So I think he is underrated. I think he's probably not underrated by the players, which I think the players should vote for all these things now, by the way. I mean, Jesus Christ, can we get writers off any voting of any fucking award or any fucking Hall of Fame? Or can we stop? Can we stop giving these 65-year-old men who have not an athletic bone in their body and just an agenda to grind away at? Can we take that responsibility away from them and just have the players and the people involved in the sport pick those things? Because I guarantee you that the players would pick Pastrnak as one of the top 10, 12 players in the league. I guarantee it. Because they know.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a good way to do that, because I didn't feel like the players would probably pick their buddies, and there's.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I don't know.
I think they would. I think they would. Everybody loves Sidney Crosby. Everybody that played against Brad Marchand hated the guy. Like, yeah. I honestly feel like people hold grudges. They're going to hold grudges. You wouldn't. I wouldn't, but people do. So I don't know if there's a right answer. And I think you're right. Some of the writers have no fucking idea. They cover a team in San Jose. They don't know what David Pastrnak's doing.
No.
So I get it, but I don't know if there's really is a good way. I don't know if there is one.
Yeah, I don't either. But Pastrnak is just he just seems to be getting better and better too. Like his game is evolving, which is just as fantastic. I mean, it's really impressive. All right, Benders Banters, brought to you by Evolve ABA. It offers consulting services from a board-certified behavior analyst to adult day programs in residences, schools, and even businesses using the principles of applied behavior analysis. Evolve ABA is also pleased to offer staff training in collaboration with parents of children with autism and other special needs wishing to learn more about the science of applied behavior analysis. To learn more about Evolve ABA, call Sean Daly at 774-823-5016 or visit evolveaba.net. Victoria, Steve's on the 9th floor tonight. Sweens is definitely spying on the podcast. I mean, I wish he spied on the podcast like 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't give that contract, Victoria. I mean, God.
Hey, if you guys in the comments have anything you want to let Sweens know, by all means,
you let him know because he's watching.
Yeah, throw it up there. He is watching. He's got eyes on us.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the crowd at like a Team Canada game watching our fucking puck.
Yeah,
stick some pucks. Give me Eyssimont a go. Interesting. Yeah, I mean,
well, they traded VL. They traded VL, so they don't.
I mean, there's no other.
There's no other direction forward.
No. Severed Soul, we are all very fortunate to have witnessed a player like Pastrnak. My favorite was Neely, but Pastrnak is the most skilled I've seen. And he may not be perfect, but he's improved with his mistakes. And I totally agree with all of that. Neely was my favorite.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, and Neely was cut short because he was the banger, and you can't do that every night. So it cut his career short. So Pasternak's going to play much longer, probably. And score oodles of points. I mean, there's only like 5 guys in the entire history of the NHL who've scored 1,800 points. So if you put another 900 on this, he'd be right up in the top 5. He'd be up with the air is rare.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Curtis, feel like it should be 4-0 right now. Yeah, there were times there, and then again, they score that late goal in the second. Like fucking, Like, can't you just go 2-0 into the intermission? But no, 2-1. Then they score the goal with about 6.5 to go. Similar to last night when they scored about 6 minutes to go. And it looked like a carbon copy last night until Pastrnak dug you out of the hole. Victoria, stay out of the box. At least in hockey. You got to stay, at least in hockey.
At least
I mean, that's what they say anyway. I mean, for Christ's sake, stay out of the box. 2 divisional games going into the break against much harder opponents. You cannot squander points tonight and Thursday. You need to open the gap between you and the Panthers. Sunday, Wednesday, both 4-point games.
All true, Matthew Curtis.
All true. I mean, right now, they're tied with the Habs and the Sabres at 65. I mean, it's getting interesting. I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, they gave you meaningful hockey at least into mid-March.
Yeah.
They gave you meaningful hockey. They gave you some drama when it comes to trade deadline. What are they going to do? What are they, all that stuff. So they're interesting. And right now, that's better than we thought they'd be.
Yeah. I was just going to say it's a much more interesting season and team than we thought it would be this year. We thought
100%.
Another year like last year where there was kind of no hope and you just wanted to watch basically for Pastrnak.
Right.
Maybe to see if Geekie could equal his goal total from last year. But other than that, there really didn't seem to be going into the season much reason to watch this team. And they've proved a lot of people wrong, including me. I mean, I did not think that they would do what they're doing right now. That's for sure.
I didn't think. Obviously, I didn't think so because I still don't think they made the playoffs. But I still don't. I didn't think so at all. It could be that they end up trading their own first round pick instead of Toronto's because Toronto's seems to be going up and up and up and up.
Yeah,
how bad they are.
I'd hold on to that thing.
Yeah, I mean they could be sellers. I mean, there's rumors about it. Nylander's out. There could be sellers. Like if they are, and they end up in that lottery type of thing, I mean, what a coup that is. I mean, that's pretty good. You get your right shot D, and maybe ship your other pick for some roster player or something, and you could be cooking with gas. You could be
reloading on the fly.
Reload on the fly. We'll see, Donnie. We'll see. We believe in you, Donnie. Jump in the chat, Don.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Jump in the chat, Don. Tell me what's happening.
Sweeney, jump in the chat and tell us all the things that we're wrong about.
Come on. We know it's on in the loudspeaker in the fucking locker room. We know it's in the Bruins management office. Yeah. If Lindholm out, please no Patrick fucking Brown. If Judd should stick to calling the game, I have zero interest hearing him muse about his favorite cereal or whatever, says Andrew Paterka. Soliloquy. We thought Jack had some soliloquies. At least they were interesting because they were so out of bounds. He was like a fucking dementia patient, like walking through a forest, talking to himself. But Judd's so uninteresting. It's just crazy. Severed Soul, you can feel the tying goal coming, and it did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Matt Curtis prediction: this team shits the bed completely going into the break, and they have a fire sale again. Well, that's interesting. I don't know. I mean, you lose you're going to be you're in a playoff spot. So I just don't see Don Sweeney going to Charlie Jacobs and saying, "We're in a playoff spot, but there's a bigger picture here." I don't think that's happening at all.
No.
I think they're going to.
I think there's a chance they could lose, the next 3, though.
There's a chance they could lose the next 3, without question. But the save is killing the Leafs. The tables have turned. The turns of tables. Thank you, Victoria. I didn't get that yet. Pejman, this team would be 5-60-17 without 88. Maybe. Victoria, what's that?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. It's crazy how Zadorov and McAvoy can turn on Cale Makar mode like it's a switch or some shit. McAvoy's played much better since he came back from the broken jaw.
Yes.
And I think there might be something to the face shield. Someone was saying that maybe the face shield gives him a little bit more protection, like he feels a little more immortal out there. And he's playing with a really good rhythm. He's both offensively and defensively. He's playing well. He played 27 minutes now. He's playing a ton of minutes.
Yeah.
I've had my issues with McAvoy because generally speaking, it's when he tries to do too much. And I don't see him trying to do too much lately. I see him just playing the game.
I think he's been much smarter about when to jump into plays and when not to. Playing better in his own zone. Breakout plays have been really good from him lately. And then I think scoring a goal helped. He had a lot of chances that were close that didn't go in that, I think it was probably weighing on him some, and that it finally got one, kind of relax a little bit and just get to playing. And he's been what they hoped he would be and what I hoped he would be this year, which was more of a two-way. The fact that chipped in the 50-60 point range, which he's set up. He's going to be right in that ballpark.
Right in that ballpark. Carly Martin, let's fucking go. Huge dub. Does it speak volumes to anyone else that Minty Fresh took Lindholm's spot when he got hurt? And the fact that he looked really good. Yeah, Connor. Pass the fucking lotion around. Yeah. Gather your buddies together. Gather your circle. Yeah. It's great.
Buy
my Minty shirt will be here tomorrow, and we do not have any content to do tomorrow night. It's just going to be me, myself,
you, and your Minty shirt,
and your Minty shirt, and a box of Kleenex.
Yeah, in a fucking vape full of weed and fucking just
some
do it up.
I gotta get my fix before we go to this fucking depressing state where having a weed pen is a fucking felony.
I know.
That's fucking Grinches.
I'm not digging you out of any goddamn Floridian prison.
We're gonna leave you in prison.
Yeah. No thanks. Pejman says Minton has looked great anywhere he's been asked to play. Can't ask for more from the kid. Yeah, 21 years old. He's been very mature. I can see why they liked him. I don't see at all why the Leafs would get rid of the guy. I mean, here's the problem with it. Like, the Maple Leafs really need some guys who can play responsibly. And you got a 20-year-old kid who's capable, 6'3", good size, capable of playing a mature game. That's what you need in Toronto.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why you don't fucking flip Max Domi for a fucking box of fucking whatever and just put Minton in that thing and just let him go. I just don't get why you would unload that kid. I don't.
I mean, you have to give Sweeney credit for that trade, number one. And then the second piece is, and I've heard this places, but I can't substantiate it. I'm not sure if it's 100% true or just rumors, but it came down to Minton or Easton Cowan, and Sweeney really pushed for Minton. Yeah. Like, we want Minton. We don't want Cowan. And it seemed like the right move.
And you know why? Because Sweeney loves his 200-foot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sure.
You know, he loves it. He loves it like he loves it. I mean, he loves it. He would spoon it at night.
Yeah.
He would.
He does.
Like, he just loves that.
He would try to, probably.
Oh, my God. He was a complete right angle going to the phone when he fucking called them. He was just like, Jesus, look out, everybody. Get out of the way. So yeah, he wanted Minton, and give him credit. That was a real steal, because you end up with a top 10 pick in Fraser Minton for Brandon Carlo. Wow, that goes down as one of the all timers. It does. Yeah. Minton on the top line could work with practice and time. Victoria, and yeah, Smitty's on board with you. Smitty's on board. Yeah. Mr. Weeze, Maddie, you're on the bandwagon team. Let's fucking go, boys. It's a fucking Tuesday, bitches. Yeah, random Tuesday. I'm fucking ready to go. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm getting there. Sweens, yeah, I'm getting.
He's gonna be green pretty soon, Mr. Weeze.
But my experience, when I jump in with both feet in both sports and in life, when I jump in with both feet, I get my feet chopped off. Like, I get my feet eaten off by a shark. So, I'm a little tepid. I'm a little hesitant, because once I do,
I feel like you're a jumper. I feel like you're a jump in.
Yeah. I mean, and here's the thing. I love underdog teams. Like, I love teams who work hard. I'm a Boston guy. Like, I say I love the talent, which I do, and the talent wins. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But I do love that little engine that underdog thing. I love that great story. I love it. I'd love this team to go into the playoffs. If I didn't give a shit about the future of the team, I would love them to go in and win a series, like beat some team and just be a real pain in the ass and give you something really to get behind that you weren't expecting, which I think is one of the best things in sports. When you don't expect your team to do much and then they do something great. Like the 2001, like these Patriots here, or the 2001 Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
You don't expect it, and all of a sudden, they do it, and you're just like, that's sweet. Like, that's one of the sweeter things in sports you can have.
That's why that's why I'm trying to convince you. Hop on board the wagon. This Bruins team is like that.
Yeah.
What did you expect coming into the year? Not this.
No.
So let's fucking get on the bandwagon. Everybody hop on board, and let's cheer for some fucking wins and a playoff victory over fucking Florida or Tampa Bay.
Oh my God! I'll tell you what, that would be the best case scenario. It probably won't happen because of how it's lined up.
Right.
But yeah, to beat a team or beat Montreal.
Sure.
You know what I mean? When we're hearing this and that about Montreal, and they're more talented, and they have much better young talent and all that stuff. And you beat Montreal in a series. I'll tell you what, a Boston-Montreal series this year would be fucking dynamite.
It would be.
It would be dynamite. It'd be Boston it would be like the 80s. Again. It would be the fucking Blue Blanc Rouge skating around, and it would be, Mark Kastelic putting you through a wall.
Mm-hmm.
It would be the old fucking 80s thing. Mr. Wheeze.
I'm here for that, by the way.
Oh, I'm here for that in a big way.
Yeah.
Pink Whitney Nips and Miller Lines.
Hey, whatever it takes, Mr. Wheeze. Whatever it fucking takes.
Whatever it takes on a Tuesday. Jesus. I don't have any blood left because it's been 9 months of winter. Like, I feel like every day is 8 degrees. I don't understand it. Like, last winter, it barely snowed.
Yeah.
This year, it's fucking the North Pole.
It really is.
Understand. It's just rough.
We had to shovel again this fucking morning. We had 3 more inches this morning. On top of being out there all fucking day on Sunday. I was out there for before work. I had to wake up early to shovel the end of my fucking driveway again. Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking DoorDash a fucking snowblower to your house. I swear to God.
I'm moving somewhere else. I have the snowblower. It's fucking, it's a piece of shit. It's broken.
It is because you're pulling the cord. Like, I don't even know what that looks like. I can't even picture what that is.
I'm gonna send. I should take a picture of it and post it on X. You'll see it. The handle literally drags on the ground if you don't hold on to it. It drags on the ground.
I'm at a loss. First of all, to get 15 years out of a snowblower, nice job. First of all,
well, I paid like fucking $1,500 for it or something. Like, it's a fucking beast.
Yeah. Glad we extended the healthy scratch, says Pejman.
Yeah.
Zach Haste. Sturm telling Sweens you're wasting money in his own way. LOL. True. Sip is La Croix Limoncello, Connor.
Oh, I love
what you got over there. Pejman says. Tim Purley. Great show, guys. Pasta is definitely underrated around the league. We appreciate it, Tim. $5 to say Pasta has been a playmaker and elite goal scorer. Best fucking $5 you ever spend.
Yes,
absolutely
sir.
Correct. Adam Music, bring down the penalty minutes and give Husnudinov some more time on ice, and the Bees could make a postseason run. What do you think of Husnudinov the last week or so?
Tonight, I thought he was like overexcited.
Yeah.
There was a play he had. He was either in the second or third period, and he got the puck, and he was doing kind of his jitterbug thing, but he deked himself out and left the puck behind, and it was at kind of his own blue line. And you can't really have plays like that. You need to be a little more reliable. So I still like the speed. I like the energy. I like that he wins puck battles. I like all that stuff. But you need to see the production if he's going to play on one of the top 2 lines. He had it there.
He did.
For a bit. And now it's kind of gone away, which, he's a young kid as well. Mm-hmm. So you're going to see that from guys like Minton, guys like Husnudinov that are young. It's going to be a little bit more up and down. Mm-hmm. I still think he's worthy of staying in the lineup.
Yeah. Sure.
But I would maybe slide him down a little bit. But I'm not sure you have enough talent at the top of the lineup to justify doing that. Right now.
Yeah, maybe with Minton and someone on the third line or something. I don't know. But I'm with you. I agree on that. Young P says, Benders, how about Sway crap? I thought Sway was okay tonight. I mean, the second goal, we'd like to make a save there.
Yeah.
I thought Sway was fine.
There was a lot of stuff through traffic tonight. I thought that he did a pretty good job with.
I feel like they're allowing more traffic the last 4 or 5 games in front of the net than they have been. I feel like they're allowing like some people with momentum to the net more than they have been.
Yeah, I think it's also the teams they play against that want to get there or don't want to get there.
True.
And Nashville's been playing a little better. They were said during the broadcast they're 3 points out of a playoff spot in the West.
Yeah.
So they have some things to play for, and they're trying to get to the dirty areas to score goals. The Bruins are going to face some more teams like that, and it'll be interesting to see how they fare in those matchups, because I don't think that's the greatest area of this defense. Like, Peeke tries, but doesn't really succeed there. Jokiharju doesn't really do it. Hampus Lindholm doesn't really do it, and Lohrei doesn't really do it. McAvoy ties up sticks and tries to keep people out of the shooting lanes. Zadorov does it because he can overpower you. But the rest of the guys aren't great at it. So I feel like that might be a problem going forward against teams that like to get to the front of the net, like Florida.
Yeah, and I thought Nashville's got a decent roster. I mean, they've got some older guys, but they're legitimate NHL players. I mean, they got Stamkos and O'Reilly and Marchand and Evangelista and Yossi, and I mean, they've got a decent
Forsberg.
Yeah, Forsberg. They got a decent roster. I mean, I think. Their roster is comparable to yours. I mean, Pastrnak's better, but their roster is sort of comparable to yours. They got some older guys. They got some other guys. It's not that far off. Pastrnak's better than Cam Neely ever thought about being, says Cam Berger. Here's the thing about Cam Neely, and I loved Cam Neely. Was my favorite player of all time. He is kind of Morgan Geekie with intense physicality, because he would be set up. I mean, he sniped the shit out of goals, but he wouldn't. He's not a big carry the puck like Pastrnak. Go through guys and all that stuff. He'd run over guys, but he liked to set up in areas, and he liked to do that kind of thing. And he had Janney and he had Oates, largely, who would set him up and look for him constantly. Pastrnak doesn't have that. He doesn't have guys who look for him constantly. He looks for other guys constantly. So he's along that vein. So Pastrnak is a different player, and certainly probably absolutely more skilled than Cam Neely is as far as stick handling and being creative, much more creative. I mean, Neely was north-south and
better passer.
Better passer. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, that's, Pastrnak is, you might not have seen a guy like him at the forward position in Bruins history. I mean, he has so many different skill sets and creativity. SideQuest Life $9.99 to say, boys, just saying, hey, been a minute. Nice to see you again. Yeah.
Appreciate you checking in.
Thanks for coming on in. You know what? We're going to pause right now. I'm going to give Connor the honors because he's so... I mean, you talk about his love and affection for Fraser Minton and what it does to him in his loins. Connor is really excited, as are we, to make this announcement, and I'm going to give it to him. He did the legwork. He makes the announcement.
Well, with the good comes the bad. And the bad for the listeners is we may have to postpone the postgame on Sunday because Mr. Matty Berry, Mr. Tyler Smith will be credentialed for the Stadium Series on Sunday.
It's just, I mean, thankfully we didn't have to go through the Bruins. But the league is not aware.
Isn't that the truth?
And we will be in there. And I'll swear to God, Mark Kastelic is probably going to fucking nut punch me from a mile away. But we're going to be in that locker room, baby. We're going to be in there.
Yeah, I mean, how many times have I said I want Mason Lohrei off my hockey team?
Yeah, you can tell him to his face.
Yeah, Mace is probably not going to be real happy with
Mace,
me.
you're still here, Mace?
Oh, Mace. Yeah. Hey, Mace.
Yeah,
what's going on, bud?
Hi, buddy. Yeah, so we're there. We're credentialed, media credentials.
Credentialed media for
the Stadium Series game.
We'll have some different audio for you guys.
We will. You know what we'll do? We should do is I don't know. We can do it a little bit later at night or something. We'll do something.
Oh, we're still gonna do the post game.
Yeah, we'll do something live.
Yeah, we'll still do it. It's just
we'll just push it out a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's great news. We're really excited.
Super excited.
Really shocked. And honestly, I hope that somebody just kind of recognizes us. You know what I mean?
That'd be fantastic.
I'm sure people around, they know us. I mean, we're all over Twitter all the time. They know us. So I'd like someone to acknowledge, hey, you guys the Benders? That would be sweet. That would make the whole trip.
Yeah, we'll see.
Michigan
honestly,
Mike says something here. He says, wear a GoPro. I will say that Inside the Rink is bringing a whole bunch of goodies, including GoPros, some fancy phone equipment, and the works. So as long as it's allowed, we're totally going to let them take some of the good stuff in there and have a ball and make some good content out of it. And we will have a photographer there. So I'll have one of the social media folks put together a little montage of the photographs for y'all.
That'd be fucking sweet.
It's I honestly, when Connor, I was at work and we're still not allowed to use phones at work right now for whatever reason.
Yeah, CIA.
So I took a little break and Connor said, give me a call. So I called him. I didn't know what the hell was going on. And he said, bring some nice clothes with you down to Tampa. And I said, what are we going out to? Like a nice steak?
I know. I thought that like Andrew was going to take us out to like fucking, cafe.
Oh yeah. I thought we were going to have
a little,
little ITR, dinner,
yeah, sure.
Nice dinner someplace. He's like, oh, you got credentials. I was shocked. I couldn't
believe it. I couldn't believe it. I thought Connor butt dialed me. I didn't think he meant to call me. Like, I was like, why is he calling me? But yeah, it's terrific. And we're fucking
beyond thrilled, excited.
And if you could block out some time, especially Sunday, we're gonna do a bunch of content and we'll try to do some live so you can include you guys, and it'll be fun. It'll be really fun. Now, if this fucking bomb cyclone or whatever the fuck doesn't come and I can get to Florida, that'd be great. Fox Guy, Taco Tuesday sip, Guinness Extra Stout Sixer. Yeah, okay. Victoria's got the water. She's a mother.
Yeah.
Be hammered in the
Taco Tuesday tonight as well, Fox Guy.
Did you have tacos tonight? Yeah. Michigan Mike sip tonight is Weller 12-year. Boy. Matthew Curtis. So Benders decided Peeke could get you a second last night. So where does that put an RV or a Middlestat? Could a straight out first be available for those guys or a prospect in second? I was actually thinking about Middlestat tonight. I feel like he hasn't done much lately. Like
the line's been pretty good overall still, and they've been getting a lot of chances. They're just not cashing in right now.
Yeah.
Like
I will say he's more
seems like he has chances. Zacha's been down the last couple of games to me. Like Arvidsson and Middlestat have both still been pretty good, but they're just not getting the points. But I think Zacha's play has kind of hurt that line as a whole the last couple of games.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, I think Arvidsson. What'd you get Arvidsson for? A fourth? I mean, I think it's probably around the same. Like I think people know what Arvidsson is.
Yeah, the reason Peeke would be a second, I think, is because he's a right shot D.
And he's 27.
27. He's younger. Yeah. He still has, one more year after this one? Is that right? No, he's a UFA. Yeah, he's 27. He's got a pretty good contract, and he's a right shot. So that all those things work in his favor to get a little bit more value.
Middlestat, I think, could get you something. I just don't know. I mean, the price tag's a little high. I don't know. There's teams out there looking for second line centers. Is Casey Middlestat a second line center on a cup contending team?
I would say no.
So
Pavel Zacha might be.
Pavel Zacha might be. Casey Middlestat's not, and that's why I don't know how much of a market there'll be out there to get a trade that you like, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I mean, it all depends, I guess. Jerry Jingle says 20-year-old Kirkland rum because I'm from Boston and it's cold outside. That'll warm you up.
That's perfect.
Jack and Coke, just old school Jack and Coke.
Yeah, perfectly acceptable.
Perfectly acceptable. Let's see.
I like a Jack and Ginger.
I like a Jack and Ginger.
And a Jack and Sprite too.
Yeah. I like Crown and Ginger.
Yeah. I love me some 7 and 7 though. That shit's delicious.
Yeah, 7 and 7 is good. Matthew Curtis says, "You guys gonna fuck with Hags?"
I would love to.
Oh, I would love to too.
We'll see if he's there.
Yeah, we'll see if he's there. Hawkeye, thanks for checking in tonight. Go fucking Hawkeyes. Sticks and Puck says, congrats, Manny and Smitty. If you see the Hobbin man, give him some deadline tips. Oh, we will. Steal Mitten's dirty jock strap and bring it back for your producer. Okay. Yeah, Tufty. I was kind of hoping Tufty would be brought up, just in time, and he'd be there.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty cool.
It would have.
Get Lohrai's sister's phone number. Yeah. Zoe Lohrei.
Yeah. Maddie's always looking. Maddie's always on the prowl.
You can't steal her away from Frazier like that.
No more
Come
looking.
on now.
No more looking?
No more looking.
What are you breaking news on the broadcast?
No breaking. Yeah, well, I'll break some news. Yeah.
Whoa, that sounded like breaking news. Did you just Judd Surratt this?
Rottenness. Yeah. I say Korpisalo. Yeah.
Maddie, you're turning as red as your shirt. What's happening?
Yeah, I know. It's congratulations. So excited for you guys.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely epic experience. Post game that night will be fire.
Yes, sir. Because after we're done with the post game, because we can't drink while we're in the press box.
No,
that's fine.
We can't do the sips.
Yeah. So there'll be no sipping in the press box. Yeah. So after we leave the stadium and we're able to enjoy the day, the post game should be interesting.
Yeah,
I think it's safe to say that by the time you guys get wrapped up and out of there, producer Connor will have everything set up at the house and ready to go, and there should be cold booze in the fridge. I think we'll be good to go.
There we go. Sounds like the end of May.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be something. Saturday night is going to be all right for fighting. We're going to be we'll be loose.
There will be shenanigans.
And then Sunday night, I mean, the game's at 6:30, ends about 9:15 or so, 9:30, wrap up, and then we'll start getting after it. We don't have to be anywhere Monday.
No.
So yeah. So it'll be good.
There'll be good times to be had. Matthew Curtis is saying that you deleted your apps. Is this true? Have you deleted the apps?
No, I don't know. I think he's just saying that. I don't know. I don't have any apps. I don't know. I have Facebook and Instagram, and you can all fucking reach out to me. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Can we have a little fun then? Or is it taboo?
Fun?
Yeah, can we have a little fun with it? Where'd you meet the lady?
On Facebook dating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she's from the lovely, she lives in the lovely town of Bridgewater, Massachusetts.
It's right down the street from me.
Right down the street from you. Right down the street. And I'll be moving to Mass in June. So we actually went, we talked, hit it off really well. And I just said, hey, you just want to I was going to be home Saturday in Waltham. So you just want to go to a cafe or something, She said, yeah, that'd be great. So we did a morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, Moody Street, Cafe Olo. Nice little place.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's 2:25. Like, it was like 4.5 hours.
So the date went well.
Oh, my God, yeah. So, and then we've been talking. I'm going to buzz down there after practice. We're going to kind of meet up. She's going to kind of start driving, and I'm going to start driving and meet. And then she's going to take me to the airport Saturday.
Wow, she's taking me to the airport?
Taking me to the airport. Yeah. And then she's picking me up from the airport Tuesday.
Wow. Look at you.
Just in case, you might want to text us the full name of this person. So if you don't show up in Tampa.
Yeah. She'll get it. She's watching right now. She's probably getting a kick out of all this. Actually, she is getting a kick out of all this. But Breaking news. Maddie McDaddy, says Zach Haste. You betcha.
Maddie is off the board.
Well, yeah. Off the board,
Our viewership just went down 2.2.
I know that single edginess is gone. She'll let me be edgy, but
Victoria said that's a huge step. I don't even take my husband to the airport.
Oh,
yeah, I'm taking an Uber to the airport. Yeah, I'm not getting driven to the airport by anybody.
No, you're taking an Uber?
Yeah,
to the airport. Oh, Jesus, I'll ever pick you up on the way. Oh no, you're going Friday.
Yeah, I'm going Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna be there the day before, homie. We're gonna be partying Friday night.
We're gonna be
the Hard Rock Casino. Woo.
Yeah, Fiesta in East Bridgewater is excellent. Take her there for some fajitas and margs sometime. I love me some fajitas and some margs.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try that place out because I'm not far from Bridgewater at all.
Victoria says that's a huge step. I don't even take my husband to the airport.
I just read that to you.
I'm sorry. I was reading the other comments. Sorry. I'm sorry. You guys will be full of piss and vinegar. Yeah.
Hockey Talk said credentialed Matty aura. Yeah. So yeah, you got it all. You got it all happening now.
She said, "Does Smitty want me to grab him?"
Save me fucking $75.
$75?
No, it's 53, but I got to tip the guy.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
When are you going? When you
I leave Friday at 2.
Friday afternoon at 2.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good one.
Thank God our house is like 10 minutes away from the airport in Tampa.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to 3 up, 3 down. Number 3. I'm going to go with Charlie McAvoy. 27 minutes, sets up the game-winning goal. I think he's playing excellent.
Sure.
So I'll do that. 2, I'll give it a Sway. I thought Sway was okay. I thought he was fine. Gave up a couple of goals, but gets the win again. And then Pasta, because he's supplanted in number 1 for right now. I mean, he's just been outstanding. Yeah.
I'll go an honorable mention. I'll give it to Geekie for his 30th goal.
Geekie for his 30th goal.
Back to back 30-goal seasons. Pretty good.
It is pretty good.
3 down. Talk about supplanted. Zacha again was there yesterday. He was a minus player tonight again. Penalties. Number 2 still there. Third period again. Lose the lead. We're able to come back in OT and get a win, but same stuff. The last couple of games, not great.
No, not great. Victoria said the bigger question is, does she hate the Habs? I'll tell you this. She does love all Boston sports, and she sent me a picture of her and Terry O'Reilly, like the first day we were talking or whatever.
So that's a win. That's a
win right there. She says, "Here's a pic you'll like," and I was like, "Yep, it's Terry O'Reilly."
You just made fun of Terry O'Reilly on this very same broadcast.
I did. I kind of
earlier in the night though.
Terry O'Reilly, yeah. But as Chris Nyland would say, he's left-handed.
Yeah,
pay attention.
Oh my, yeah,
you're left-handed too. So you can be sneaky good in a fight.
Good. Yeah, square up right-handed and then just hit you with a left cross
from left-hand land. Sure.
Yeah, maybe. It didn't go well in 5th grade. I didn't try squaring up right-handed though. I just got pushed down by a much bigger kid and punched in the face. So there you go.
There you go. All right, look ahead. January 29, the Flyers at home.
What did I say the last game? 4-2? 4-2 Preds? 4-2 Flyers.
4-1 Preds?
That's my go-to. Yeah. It's my go-to score when I want the Bruins to win. Okay. 4-2 Flyers.
4-2 Flyers. Okay. I'm going to go Thursday night. I'm going to go. This is a higher scoring. I'm going to go like 6-4 Bruins. Okay. One of those open ice games. 6-4.
What do you got? You got a hat trick for Pasta and a couple of dimes?
Yeah, I got a big night for Pasta again. I play him. I got let me see. I think Minty again.
Minty scores.
Minty gets his 14th.
Will they go back to Korpi in that game, or is it Sway?
I would play Korpi, but they might play Sway. But I would play Korpi, and then I would play Sway the last 2.
Yeah,
but that's why I think it might be 6-4. Is because Korpi's playing. So,
fair enough.
All right. So, would you rather? Let's see. Zegras, Konechny. Who's their best defenseman?
Nah, it's Bruins.
Sanheim. Yeah.
It's probably Sanheim. I couldn't name you the Flyers goalie. No idea.
Is it Humula? What's this? Zumula? Well, no, he's a defenseman.
That's what I mean. No idea.
Goalie for the Flyers.
No, I don't have a clue who the goalie of the Flyers is.
I don't know. Huh. I don't know. The goalie for the Flyers is Urson.
It's Samuel Urson, and your friend and mine, Dan Vladar.
Oh, that's right. Daniel Vladar's a goalie.
Vladar.
So definitely 6-4.
Dan Vladar has been their best goalie this year. He's 16-7-4. He's got a 2.46 goals against average and a 9.05 save percentage.
Oh, and he's definitely playing against the Bruins because remember when he played for Calgary and he shoved it up the Bruins' ass? This could be like 6-1 Flyers.
It could be. Could be 6-1 Flyers. Yeah. It could be. But I think the Bruins have some success against the Flyers, and they tend to score some goals against them. You know? So I'm thinking 6-4. And then we'll have a prediction Thursday for the Stadium Series. Stay tuned for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should do some DraftKings activity while we're out there. We'll just do the whole gamut of, do some odds on here and do some.
I don't believe
pick to click
gambling is allowed in Florida.
So we have to do it here?
Yes, you have to do it prior to leaving.
Okay. All right. We can do that. Maybe Thursday we'll do like.
I've been down there for the Super Bowl, and our buddy was trying to bet and couldn't from down there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So from a quick search, there's actually one of the places that we'll probably go to on the trip. It's the Seminole Hard Rock Casino. It's like right down the street from the stadium. There is a Hard Rock bet app that you can place bets through in Florida, or you can place sports bets at that casino itself. So
it's only Hard Rock? Wow.
Okay. Well, then we'll go.
Yeah, we can do that.
Then we'll go.
We will probably talk about some other places we'll be on Thursday night's game.
Yes.
We are trying to nail down some locations either close by the stadium or close by our Airbnb where we can meet up prior to the Stadium Series. So we will let you guys know for sure.
If you're going to be down there and you've been around there before and you know some places that are going to be a great time, send suggestions.
Yeah, hook us up.
We also have no idea where half of y'all are going to stay. So
right, that's true too. All right, so Bruins win tonight, 3-2 in overtime over the Nashville Predators, and we will be back at it Thursday night as the Bruins take on the Flyers, Broad Street Bullies, Big Bad Bruins. Until then, as always, go Bruins.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.